Well, Jack Deaman come out to speak to the press, clutching a bottle of champagne. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, it was obviously nice at league debut to get a man of the match. Would have been nicer, obviously, to get 3 points as well, but can't have it all, I suppose.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good. It was always going to be a challenge. Like, obviously knew what I was up against when the manager told me I was playing in terms of what they've got, and but no, it was good. Like playing football, so it was a good challenge.
What was it like playing against Mr. Akinfenwa?
Yeah, it was different to anything that I've played against before. He's obviously a big guy, and but he's a good footballer as well. He's not just about size. Like he's good with his feet, and he was difficult to mark. But I just enjoyed the game and enjoyed playing against him. So.
And you're hitting a few decent diagonal balls as well.
Yeah, Sean was speaking to me before the game and saying that those passes were on. Obviously, the formation that we played allowed that space, especially with John running in behind from playing from right to left. Managed to obviously pull a few of them off, and we got in on a few of them, but just unlucky obviously to not get anything further from that.
And on the balance of play, was draw a fair result, do you think?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we had some good half decent chances. On another day, we probably would have scored those. Ultimately, on another day, we probably wouldn't have conceded from a set piece like we did. So I'd say it was probably a fair result. Yeah.
A couple of scrappy goals, really.
Yeah, they were. Get that in football though. Sort of, it's on our half of it. Obviously, you take any goal as it comes. Doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you're scoring goals. But then on the flip side of that is obviously disappointing to concede a sloppy goal like that. So it's something that we'll work on. But like I said, it's football, unfortunately.
The team generally, very solid at one end, create chances and can't score at the other end. What's your assessment?
About us? No, I'd say the positive is that we're creating chances. I mean, obviously, we'd like to put more of those chances away, but as long as we're creating those chances, there's still a chance that we're going to score them. We've got to make sure, obviously, as a defensive side of it, we've got to make sure that we don't concede goals. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, it'll, starting as of the next game, the chances that we're creating, we'll put them to bed. So.
It's a bit of a step up in terms of league status from where you were playing last year. How have you found the step up?
Yeah, no, it's what happened last season was sort of obviously grateful for Eastbourne, but it sort of served a purpose coming from Birmingham beforehand. So I knew what it was about, and then obviously coming on loan here, although I didn't play when I was on loan here, I obviously knew what the leagues were about and what the level was. I'm just happy to play games and obviously pleased with how I did in my first league performance, but hopefully more will come.
And you're obviously playing here more as a defender, but you played at Eastbourne, I think, as a defensive midfielder, didn't you, for much of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I've played in a couple of positions for them. Played right back, centre back, defensive midfield. It's sort of, I'm quite happy to play wherever. I think ultimately I'll end up as a centre half. That's because of my size and everything like that. I think that's where I'll be, and obviously that's where I've been playing whilst I'm here. But I think the manager knows that I can obviously play a few positions, and he'll use me in those positions when he sees fit, I suppose.
You've obviously played for the club before, but this was the league debut. Does it make it any different, it being a league debut?
I suppose so. I suppose in a way it does. I've been sort of, like I said, when I was with Birmingham, still obviously in the football league. I wanted to play league football there and then, and obviously it didn't happen. So I think there was that bit of excitement about playing in the league. Obviously, like you said, I've played in the Johnston's Paint and played in the Carling Cup as well, the League Cup as well. So I suppose that the games aren't really different. It's just, I suppose, that feeling beforehand, knowing it was a league game and knowing it was my first one that was exciting. Yeah.
And you enjoy it here?
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. It's helped that I've obviously known the place before coming on loan, so I felt as though I've settled in really quickly, and that's obviously down to the lads when I first came in, but obviously all of the coaching staff and everyone here, and knowing the place as well, it helped to settle me down, and yeah, no, I'm loving it.
Great, Jack. Thanks so much. Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
Jack, you are sort of being eased in with the Capital One Cup and then JPT, but some of the games you've had to play in have been really different. Brighton obviously had quality players, and then the front two today that they had, you certainly have to learn quickly, aren't you, against players like that?
Yeah, exactly. I think with Akinfenwa, obviously he's a big guy. You know what you're going to be up against, and yeah, the games that I've played in haven't been the easiest, as you'd say, but I don't think you're going to get any easy games in football. So I'm quite happy to be thrown in at the deep end in terms of the players that I'm playing against, and then it's up to me to show that I can deal with them.
Yeah, the manager said that when Troy Brown was suspended, whoever came in needed to try and state their claims to keep the place. And do you think you're giving him something to think about now ahead of Wednesday?
I hope so. I mean, I think think I turned in a good performance. Like I said, it was disappointing that we didn't take 3 points. But on a personal note, I think I played well, and at the end of the day, it's up to the manager to decide who's playing. But hopefully, I've shown him again what I can do if called upon to play. So obviously I'd love to keep my place and have a run in the team, but that's up to the manager at the end of the day.
Yeah, televised game against the team at the top of the league above is the sort of game you probably see you would chuck you in for, keep you in for.
Yeah, well,
this season so far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would wipe break tradition in terms of putting me into a big game. So yeah, no, fingers crossed I'm involved, but like I said, that's down to the manager. So
yeah, brilliant. Well done today, Jack.
Cheers.